This is one of the application of fundamental theorem or prime factorization. Application of prime factorization. Very important sum, one of the important sums. So what is this? Check whether 4 power n ends with 0 or not. That means 4 power n ends with 0 or not. If a number ends with 0, the prime factorization should contain, take some examples. Example 10. It ends with 0. The prime factorization of 10 means 10 contains 2 into 5. Prime factorization. If we take example as 100. It is 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. 2 2s are 4. 4 5s are 20. 20 5s are 100. Okay. So, in this way, we can see that if a number ends with 0, then those prime factorization contains which numbers must and should contain 2 and 5. That means 2 powers and 5 powers. Powers means 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3 or 5 power 1, 5 power 2, 5 cube, 5 power 4, 5 power 5 in this way. So okay, if a number ends with 0, then the prime factorization of that number should contain 2 powers and 5 powers. 2 power n or 5 power m. Okay, so you have to check whether 4 power n ends with 0 or not. So first take 4 power n. In this take the base. The base is 4. So the base is 4. So base is equal to 4. You have to prime factorize that number. So 4 can be written as a prime product as 2 into 2. 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. Substituting in this one, that means 4 power n is equal to 2 into 2 whole power n. That is equal to 2 square whole power n. That is equal to 2 power 2 into n, 2n. Okay. So the prime factorization of 4 power n contains only 2 powers, not 5 powers. That means it does not ends with 0. So in this sum you have to write a few sentences about this one. So what you have to write is for to end with 0. To end with 0, the prime factorization should contain 2 power n and 5 power m. Means 2 powers and 5 powers. But 4 power n does not contain, it contains only 2 powers and not 5 powers. So does not contain 5 powers. So it does not end with 0 for any n value. So in this way you have to write some sentences about this prime factorization, and this is very most important sum. So check whether 4 power n ends with 0, or you can check whether 6 power n ends with 0 or not. Okay, and now another concept is HCF and LCM. So what is HCF? You all learn about HCF in your previous classes. What is HCF? Highest common factor. Okay, and you find HCF by using so many methods. But here in this 10th class first chapter, you have to find HCF by Euclid's division lemma, and by this method, that means this method is prime factorization. This method is prime factorization. Okay, by using this method you have to find HCF and LCM of the two numbers or more numbers. So first you have to learn about HCF. So what is HCF? It can be says that the product of lowest powers of common prime factors. So what is HCF? The product of lowest powers of common prime factors. This is very important. Common prime factors. Okay, if we take two numbers and do prime factorization, you have to check what are common prime numbers in those two numbers. Okay, and the product them which has lowest powers. For example, if two numbers have 2 square and 2 cube, you have to take 2 square. Okay, so the product of lowest powers of common prime factors is called HCF. HCF of two numbers. Okay, and next one is LCM. So what is LCM? It is also the product, but there is a small difference between HCF and LCM. Here we take common prime factors, but here we take every prime factor. Okay, so what is LCM? The product of highest powers of each prime factors of two numbers is called LCM of two numbers. So is called LCM of two numbers. So these definitions are also important for half mark or 1 mark. So what is HCF? The product of lowest powers of common prime factors is called HCF of two numbers. And what is LCM? The product of highest powers of each prime factors. This is very important. Here common prime factors and here each prime factor. And here lowest one and here highest powers. So each prime factors of two numbers is called LCM of two numbers. So you know about HCF and LCM, and there is an example. How can you find HCF and LCM of two numbers by using prime factorization? Take this as notes, CW.